Hello and welcome to another one-on-one sports webcast. I'm Christian Binder and today I'm joined by Casey Stark and Adam Lawson. We're going to take a trip back to high school and vote for some superlatives from the NFL, that is. Casey, I'm going to start with you. Which rookie is the most likely to succeed in the NFL this year?
I'm going to have to go with Sam Bradford. He had a great career with the Oklahoma Sooners. His sophomore year, 2008, he won the Heisman Trophy, which is quite an accomplishment, and he's already attracted a lot of attention from the Rams, so I think he's very promising.
Well, quarterbacks that won the Heisman Trophy. Listen, Jason White, Tim Tebow, Chris Winkie. Just because you win the Heisman Trophy doesn't mean you're going to be a success in the NFL. When I see Sam Bradford, I see somebody that got hurt and somebody that didn't really show me that much to think he's going to be a pro. In terms of this draft, I determined this draft particularly in three regions. There's the quarterback, the cornerback, and the defensive tackle. When I look at the quarterbacks, I don't see that breakout star because Jake Locker decided to come back to school and be at Washington. So
well, Adam, are you thinking then that somebody like a Colt McCoy or a Jimmy Clausen, those guys aren't going to be stars?
They could surprise me, maybe go to a Pro Bowl or two, but they're not going to be stars, studs, stars. Cornerback Eric Berry might be good, but I don't really know much about cornerbacks to judge them. When I see Ndamukong Suh, though, I see a beast. He's the most athletic person in this draft I've seen since Julius Peppers. And unlike Peppers, he cares about the game. He plays with passion. He's a great character. And when I watched him play against Texas, he was manhandling the Texas offensive line,
absolutely
tearing them apart. And he's in better shape than McCoy from Alabama, who he's being compared to. He's so much better than McCoy because unlike McCoy, he can stay on the field for 3 plays in a row.
So is your player? He's going to be the guy who's going to be most successful.
I guarantee you this: unless he gets hurt or all of a sudden loses his love for the game, Ndamukong Suh will be a Hall of Famer.
I just disagree because Bradford was hurt, so we haven't seen his potential yet. But he still has carried his team very well. So I think we'll see a lot from him.
Both valid points. Adam, who is your most spirited player in the NFL?
Most spirited player, I say Tracy Porter. Listen, when people think Saints, they think Drew Brees. But does Drew Brees get designs in his hair? Listen, Tracy Porter had Pac-Man in his hair earlier in the year, but then when the Super Bowl comes, he gets the Lombardi Trophy and the Super Bowl initials. That's pretty much saying you're going to win the game. That's spirited. And then to go get the game-winning, the game-clinching pick six on top of it, Tracy Porter's the most spirited.
I have to disagree. I have to go with who dat, Drew Brees. I mean, he got his whole team riled up before every game.
But they do the same thing every single game.
Tracy Porter changes it up. I mean, it's brought the entire city of New Orleans together behind this team.
Tracy Porter plays
Everyone
for New Orleans
loves their chants. I mean, go on YouTube. You see all these videos of the Marines chant that they took from Guantanamo Bay. It's great. I mean, he's brought the whole city together. He's done a lot for his team.
So he made a chant.
But wait, how do you not love Drew Brees? If you saw that segment before the Super Bowl where he was with that kid in the hospital, I gotta go with you on this.
He's a great guy. I mean, I really think he's been so spirited and a great leader for his team.
Okay, so like our producer, Brian Dudiak on One-on-One, who is the best all-around player in the NFL? Casey?
Well, I think coming into the NFL, the best player will be Tim Tebow. I think that he is such a leader on the field as well as off the field. If you look at all the efforts he's had in philanthropy, he's a great guy. I think he's going to bring a lot to the NFL.
Because charity efforts, 14 points on the scoreboard along with your high jump. Listen, Tebow's a great guy. I'm not denying that, but he's not going to be good in the NFL. Best all-around player? You're naming a player that hasn't even played it down the NFL yet? I got to go Peyton Manning. Listen, people don't realize how hard it is to win a Super Bowl. They said, he only has one Super Bowl. That's one more than Dan Marino had. That's one more until up this year Drew Brees had. I mean, not everybody can be like Tom Brady and win 3 Super Bowls, but he is flawless. He hardly ever throws an interception.
Flawless?
He threw a bad one.
That's a pretty bold
he threw a bad one
statement.
against the Saints. I've never seen his uniform dirty. He never gets sacked. He calls plays at the line, and he's charismatic off the field. He's marketable. People love him. May not love him for his on-the-field stuff, but they love him for his commercials, for his SNL appearances. Best all-around, Peyton Manning.
I got to agree with Adam on this one. Tim Tebow has yet to play it down in the NFL.
True,
I like what he's done off the field.
He's such a leader on and off the field.
What he does on the field is what counts. So one more, and this is kind of a goofy one, if you will. Cutest couple in the NFL. Adam, your cutest couple.
Well, see, I'm going to have to drink some of the hater Kool-Aid right here, the Homer Kool-Aid right here, because I'm going D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart. Listen, best combo of running backs in the league, the first combo in NFL history to each have 1,100 yards. They combined for 2,250 yards, 17 touchdowns for an otherwise disappointing Carolina Panthers team. They are young, too. And they played from small colleges. You know, they go to these colleges, people don't expect them to be great. D'Angelo went to Memphis, and Jonathan Stewart went to Oregon. And they're stars at a young age. They have a lot of time before they reach that 30-year-old peak, and their value starts to diminish. They are the cutest couple.
I'm going to have to go with the most attractive couple here. I'm going to have to say Giselle and Tom Brady. I mean, two gorgeous people.
Gorgeous
what does
people.
Giselle do on the field, though?
That wasn't the question. It was who's the cutest
right?
couple.
I mean,
they're beautiful
Kim
together.
Kardashian.
Their son Benjamin is definitely going to be a heartbreaker in a few years. Just saying. Just saying.
Wow. Well, that is an interesting take on it. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for today. Be sure to check out our other webcasts this week where Robert Woner, Brian Dudiak, and our other resident experts, Sean Dolan, discuss the greatest NBA movie, and Hannah Berg, Steve Roth, and Michael Gayton discuss the ending of the Vancouver Olympics. Until next time, whose side are you on?